Hello, how's it going? It is really nice to be here. It is a wonderful Thursday. We're almost at Friday. I can see it from the distance. I can taste it. Oh man, I've been waiting for this. But oh man, it is what's it called? It's happy to be really close to Friday and the weekend. I am one of the things that I have I think on the docket is I think I have like free tickets to a movie. I'm not sure what I'm gonna be able to watch. Because what's it called? I think it's on a bit of a dry side at the moment. I know there's Deadpool and Twisters. The new Alien is out, but I don't know whether I want to watch that or not. Because what's it called? Part of me wants to see the aliens all fuck them up, but then part of me is like, oh no, what if it's saying the aliens are bad? It's like, what if it's that kind of thing, and I have to hide who I am while I watch this? But it is a wonderful time to be able to be here, and I can't wait to play this demo. I love Famicom Detective Club. Like I think back when it first came out, like not first came out in the 80s. That's way too old. But when it first came out on the Switch as a pack, I had to snag it up because I remembered the trophy from Melee, like the Smash Brothers Melee trophy. Like it was like I was wondering what this Famicom Detective Club thing. It doesn't seem like something that's like Nintendo-y, like compared to like all the other stuff that was in like Smash Brothers Melee. So it kind of felt like a fun little thing or like a fun little part of like I guess like Nintendo history. And then they're like, "Oh hey, we revamped it and we got like Megumi Ogata to play like the pro tag and it's awesome." Oh man, it's some good shit. It really aged nicely. Like everything was so freaky. Like the missing air was really freaky because it almost had that sort of like horror vibe to it. And like what's it called? Finding out like who's like this killer that's slowly picking people off. And then like the girl that stands behind is so good because then you're just like trying to like figure out exactly like if this like haunting or if like this like ghost story in the school like has like credibility to it or if it's tied to a serial killing and you're like what is this. So finding out that Emio the Smiling Man was a Famicom detective game, I'm like that's gonna be some good shit. And then it's rated M2, like they're gonna what's it called, it was already kind of like I feel like at least the missing air was like super close to that M rating. Like there were people being like hung and people rotting in that game. And I'm like, yo, that's really disgusting. Like I have to poke at this like dead body. So like this is gonna be a good time. I'm gonna take off my music and get started because this is gonna be really awesome. Let's get everything going. Well, hi, Bunmore. How's it going? I am currently getting started on the demo for Emio. The demio for Emio, as I wrote down. But I am like really, I guess, kind of like a super fan of like the newer, I guess, kind of remakes of the Famicom Detective Club games. So finding out that this is a Famicom Detective Club, let me try something out of it. I know this is gonna be a bit of a new thing. Let me make this a bit smaller. Maybe this a bit smaller and then maybe push myself up a bit more. Like let me see exactly how much space I can take up before it becomes a problem. I think this should be good. I guess I'll figure it out once I start clicking on things. So like settings. It's not gonna have that thing from last time where it's like, oh hey, you want the original music? There is no original music. Pro Tag's voice. Why would I get rid of that? Why would I get rid of the dulcet sounds of Megumi Ogata? All characters, names, businesses, places, events, and incidents in this game are fictitious. Any resemblance to actual persons, places, or events are purely coincidental.
日差しも暖かく 思わず伸びや深呼吸をしたくなってしまうような気持ちのいい朝。
It was a nice day, the kind of day where you want to take a deep breath and savor the moment.
先生、おはようございます。
Good morning, Mr. Itsugi. Oh man, they're doing little motions. Hold on, let me get myself down a bit.
僕は自分の仕事場である宇津木探偵事務所の扉を開けた。
I realize I like the eat a little more on the side. I'm ready for my workday at Itsugi Detective Agency. For you.
Yeah, おはよ
Ah, good morning.
今朝はいい天気ですね。あ、そうだ。せっかくなので掃除でもしましょうか。
Good morning. Nice weather, isn't it? Maybe we should tidy up and open a window.
先生からいいねという反応をもらい、窓を開けたその時。
He didn't object, so I went to open the window. That's when... a call.
う。はい。宇津木探偵事務所。
Itsugi Detective Agency. Hutsugi speaking. How may I help you?
はい。
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
はい。わかり
Is
まし
that
た
it?。I
今から向かい
understand.
ます。
I'll be right there.
先生、何かあったんですか？
What's going on? Who was that?
カマさんから応援の依頼が入ったんだ。ちょうどいい。君も一緒に行こ
That
う。
was Kamada, requesting our services. I'm heading to the scene and you're coming with me.
鎌田警部から。わかりました。
Inspector Kamada called us? Yes, sir. Prologue. A face. Scene of the crime. Wah! Sorry, I'm moving out the way.
僕たちが到着した現場は幸福市にある
Mr. Itsugi drove us to a drainage pump station in Kofuku City.
宇津木探偵事務所の方ですね。ご苦労様です。
You're from the Itsugi Detective Agency, right? Glad you can make it.
お疲れ様です。
Of course. Let's see. Ask and listen.
何があったんですか？
It's a situation.
ここで遺体が見つかった
It's
ん
a
だ。
body, I'm afraid.
今朝、
Got an
僕の
anonymous
通
tip
報があ
this
ったんだ
morning.
よ。
Where's Mr.
先生は
Itsugi? We could use some help with this guy.
先生は向こうで警察
Mr.
の人と
Itsugi
話
is
してい
over
る。
there talking to the
今
police.
は僕だけで
Let's
話
just
を聞
listen
い
to
て
what
いる。
people have to say for now. Man, this guy is just dusting in the corner. We gotta dust for prints. We have to fingerprints. Let's see. Hey,
とにか
let's
く
listen. When Mr. Itsugi is
先生は
here,
他の
you
警
gotta
官と
talk.
話している。
You gotta sit and
じゃあ
listen.
しないで。
Let's not interrupt him.
男子中学生の
The victim
遺体だっ
was
たんだ。
young. I'd say
この
middle
機会に
school.
遭う事件は
You never get used to this kind of thing. Victim.
着ていた制服から
Wearing a school
地元の
uniform.
中学生だと見ている
Local
んだが
junior high.
身元は現在
Beyond
紹介中
that,
だよ。
we don't have a confirmed ID yet. The
盗
victim
撮
was
による
strangled,
窒息死だ。
so asphyxiation. Our best guess right now is about 9 o'clock last night. Our observation so far?
何かあったかな。
Let me think about that. Let's listen for now. Probably the fun part of Famicom Detective Club is kind of like seeing what everyone's up to.
先生は
Where it's like exactly like what are things that I would like almost like kind of needle a guy with. Do I keep asking about the
詳細が
victim?
わかるには
Forensics is on it.
紐状
I've
のも
been
ので
strangled with
首
a
を絞
rope
めら
or
れ
a
たよ。
cord, some kind of string. Because then knowing the weapon might
被害者について話せるのはこれくらいかな。
Sorry, that's all the info, but...
あ
Oh,
のことを話
there
し
was another observation. Observation?
あのことって何なんですか？
What is it?
実は
It's not every day you find a body,
被害
let
者は
alone
異
one
様
that
な様
looks
子だっ
like
たんだよ。
this. Ooh, that's an indicator. It's not like every day you find a body, let alone one that looks like this, one that's been strangled.
異様な様子。
Like what?
最初に見た時は
I get chills just thinking about it. Never seen anything like it before.
初めてだからな。
So,
君も
I don't think I can describe it.
きっと驚
You
く。
might just have to see for yourself. Oh no, we're gonna see a middle school kid's dead body. This sucks. Let's see. Look and examine where. I like the little flavor text.
なんだい
What? Something on my uniform? There's nothing on your uniform that I can examine just yet. See, a bicycle.
自転車までが打ち捨てられてい
I
る。
wonder if it's rideable. It's labeled
佐々木と書い
Sasaki.
てある。
Maybe it belonged to someone named Sasaki. Oh man, he stole it from Sasaki. Sasaki's a Mion fan. It's like somebody stole his bike. Illegally dumped garbage. Oh man.
不法投棄
There's
さ
a lot of trash here. Some of this stuff doesn't even seem like it's broken. Ooh, weeds.
この辺りの草
Doesn't
が
look like anyone's walked in the grass here. See this guy dusting
嘘だ。
behind the trees.
新
They're collecting fingerprints.
現場の緊
The
張感。
officer's mood is pretty dark. Alright, let's see. I think other than the tarp, everything else is... Look at the victim.
その被
Can
害
you
者
see
の
the victim?
それはどうだろうか。
I shouldn't have said anything.
探偵とはいえ
Do you have the right kind of
一般人に
clearance
被
for
害
that?
者を見せるのは不適
I
切だ。
might need to check with someone. Okay.
でもま
On
あ
the other hand, I hate to
君なら
bug
いいん
them.
じゃないかな。
I've done this before, right?
初めてってわけ。
いいんですか？
You're letting me?
ありがとうございます。
Thanks. I appreciate your help. It's like I could go and talk to Nintendo about whether I should allow you to see this kind of graphic, but the rating says it's fine. So go ahead.
今回は
Just,
ちょ
you
っと見
know,
るだけにして
don't
おいて
touch
くれよ。
anything or anything like that. Be like, don't tamper with the evidence.
そこを離れなさい。
Hey, what are you doing? Oh, oops. I think I raised my voice a bit.
やじ馬を止めもしないで。
This is an active
どうなってるの？
crime scene,
この現場は。
officer. Your job is to keep the looky-loos out. No,
久世刑事
you don't
お疲
understand.
れ様です。
Detective
実はこの少
Kuze,
年
this
は
guy's supposed to be here.
自分で
I'll
ご挨拶
explain.
します。
Hi,
僕は
my name is...
待
Hold
って。
that
そ
thought.
っちで話しましょう。
Let's find somewhere else to talk. Oh, she's cute.
で、誰なのあなた？
Alright, what did you say your name was? Oh man. The save data has been fine. Do you want to carry over the following name? Tanaka Mamma Mia. It's like, yes, I've dodged the never played before allegations, but now everyone knows my last name is Mamma Mia. Okay. My last name is... I am Mamma Mia-kun.
僕、宇津木探偵事務所の者です。
My name is Tanaka Mamma Mia. I'm here with the Utsugi Detective Agency.
探偵？
Wait, you're a PI? Who hired
そ
you?
の探偵が
Well... Hey Utsugi, get me out of this.
質問に答
You're
え
not getting out of this easy. Answer the question. So,
こっち
it
が聞いてる
sounds
の
like you're about to ask
質問
me
に
a
答えなさ
question,
い。
but you haven't answered mine.
刑事さん、
Detective seems pretty
随
tense.
分ピリピリ。僕
I
が
get the
喋
sense
ってる
she's
の
not
が
happy with us
気
being
になる
called
みたい
in.
だな。
So that's calling out. Look around. Look at Kuze. This must be Kuze. She seems like she takes security very seriously. Wow. Kuze, you seem to have met our friend here. Oh, you!
鎌田警部、お邪魔しています。
I remember you. What's it called? Stands behind. Oh, Inspector Kamada. Good to see you. You don't mind a little outside help on this one, do you? This is Mr. Utsugi, a private detective, and this is his assistant, Tanaka Mamamiya. Sir, Utsugi and I go way back. Dealt we? It's just a shame we reconnected over such unpleasant business. It's a pleasure to meet you, Detective Kuze. I'm sorry to interrupt your good work here. It's okay. Nice to meet you too. You know, it's the strangest thing, but I feel we've met before. I don't think so. I haven't worked with PIs before. In any case, I need to get back to the scene, Inspector Kamada. If you would excuse me. Jeez. Let's see. Look and examine. I want to see this dude in the back taking pictures. It's like the officers are sifting through the garbage. Oh, you get to remove this so you can look at what's it called. Nice call and engage with Kuze. Looks like Kuze stepped away. Mr. Utsugi. I can talk to him back at the office. It's like, I don't want to talk to you guys anymore. I just want to look. Especially at you, Utsugi. Oh wait, oops. It's supposed to be a blush. Let's see, about the victim. Poor kid was just in middle school. I hate to see it. She's surprisingly strict, you know? But don't take it personally, Mamma Mia. Kuze's the best we got. And she can be hard on the others. Herself too. Hope she didn't rub you the wrong way, kid. No, sir. This is a tough situation. I get it. You're late. What's that? Here we go again. Sir, what did you mean when you said here we go again? Oh, I was singing my favorite song, Animals, by Neon Trees. I meant what I said. Sorry, I'm late, partner. The traffic was bad and I forgot the briefcase, so I had to go back and... Have you been drinking? You might be able to pull this with another partner, but not me. Oh, what a mess. She's really ripping into it. Sorry about that, nothing to do with you. I'm feeling sorry for the other detective. See, am I allowed to look? Sorry, that's out of the question at the moment. And didn't the first officer speak? That victim looks strange. I can't look at the victim. What about the surroundings? Man, Detective Kuze's not taking it easy on that other detective. You can talk back to the office. I mean, it's not checking him out. It's like, I can look at you all day, officer. Detective. I can't talk to this dude just yet. It's the illegally dumped trash. What are people thinking? Dumping trash over here. She might yell if I bug her. It's like, I don't know. I hope Kuze is a really chill
被害者は
girl.
発見された時異様な様子だったと聞いたのですが
Because I feel bad that everyone's dogpiling her for being mean. I'm like, you gotta be serious if you're being a detective. Well, I heard that the state of the victim is slightly disturbed.
ああ、その
You
通
would
り
say
じゃ。
that.
だから、
That's
うち
probably
の
the
社に
reason
来
I've
て
been
もらったんだよ
I've called Mr. Utsugi.
どういうことなんだろう
What would that have to do with Mr. Utsugi?
どんな様子か気になる。
Anyway, I'm sure you'd like to get your eyes on him,
見
and
せ
I'd
てや
take
り
you
たい
right
とこ
over,
ろなの
but
じゃが。
I'm afraid that forensics is examining the
つい
body
さっ
right
き移
now.
送されて、
It's been
ここに
transferred.
はもう。もっと
And
も
well, I'm not sure
君が
Detective
調べる
Kuze
の
would
は
allow
ク
you
ゼ
to
君
to
が
get a
許
look.
さんじゃろうな。常識的に考え
Good
れ
old
ば
Kuze,
彼女が
following
正
police
しいわの。
procedures to a T.
確かにそうですよね
I know. But look,
でもまあ、これくらいには
here's what
構
I
わん
can
じゃ
share
ろ
with you.
これが発見
This is
さ
how
れた
it looked
時の
when we found
仏
it.
さんの姿なんじゃ。
Strangle marks and the Joker mask from Eternal Punishment.
とりあえず我々は引き上げよう。
Let's wrap this up for now. You good with that, Tanaka?
はい先生
Yeah, I mean, yes, sir. Mr. Utsugi.
こちらから声をかけとい
Sorry you had
て、
to come all this
君
way
は
out.
宇津木さんに申し訳ないことをしたの。
いいえ。
It's quite
で
alright.
はまた後ほど。
Let's be in touch. Hmm. Oh man. Such a freaky, like, kind of like bagged mask that they have as like their signature, like murder, like kind of thing. What must that be about? Oh shit. A scene. Oh, is this a killing? Is this the killer? Don't look sad. You look sad, but you don't have to cry anymore. After all, I can give you a smile that will last forever. Oh, it's so scary. It's so skin crawling. Emio, the Smiling Man. Famicom Detective Club. Ew, there's a, what's it called? There's a bagged murder man leading this child to murder. Man, what is up with the killer? What is the killer up to? Chapter 1. Urban Legends. Let me zoom in a bit. There we go. Ohio.
あの被害者の様子、
Ohio gozaimasu.
驚いただろ。
Wasn't easy looking at the victim, was it? Oh, oops. Wrong button.
かなり
Never is,
奇妙な
but-
姿でしたね
Yeah.
被害者は
We got a
佐
few
々
more
木英介、
details. The
15歳の
victim's
男
name
子、
was Eisuke
地元の
Sasaki.
公立中学の
He
3
was
年
just
生だ。
15, still in middle school.
さ
Sasaki, the name I saw on the
もし
bicycle.
やあの時点
死因は首を
As
絞め
you've
られた
heard,
ことによ
the
る
official
窒
cause
息
of death was asphyxiation by strangulation.
警察は
Police
他
suspect
殺とみている。
homicide,
被害者には目立った
There were no signs of a
外傷などはなかったよ
which
うだ。
points to a surprise attack,
顔見知りの犯行か
or、someone
あ
the
るいは
victim
不
knew.
意をつかれたか。あくまで
That's just me
現時点
speculating,
での
though.
推測だがね。しかし何
In
より
any
気になるの
case,
が
what I'm
死亡し
concerned
た彼
about
の
the
あの
most
姿だ。
is about at this point is that paper bag.
はい
Right. What do you
先
think
生
that
は何
means?
か心当たりが
thing
実
is,
は
I've seen it
彼が
before.
発見された時のあの姿が
It
18年
must
前に
have
起きたあ
been
る事件の被害者とそっくり
18
なんだ
years ago now. We had a rash of cases like this one.
するとその当時の被害者も
Victims found
Ano
with paper
kamibuku.
bags on their heads. Exactly
so
that. It's not
今ま
something
た
I
あ
would
んな
ever
被害
see.
者の姿を見る
It's
とは
not
思
something
わ
I
なか
thought
った
I'd ever see again.
18年前幸福市で
It
連
was
続少女
18
殺人
years
事件が
ago.
起きたんだ
Kofuku City. We've had multiple victims, all girls.
連続少女殺人事件。
年齢はまちまちだ
Let's
が
see. I
3
believe we
人の
had
被害
3
者は全て
victims,
10代の
all
女
girls
の子
between the ages of 13 and 19.
いずれ
The
も素手
killer
によっ
used
て
bare
殺害され
hands,
た
manual
つまり
strangulation.
虐殺だったとしかも
When
そ
we
の全
found
員
them, they all
が
had paper bags
笑
over
顔
their
が
heads
描か
with
れた
smiling
紙袋を
faces
かぶっ
drawn
た
on
姿
them.
で発見されたんだ少女たちは
We couldn't
同じ
establish
年
any
頃だと
connection
いうだ
between
け
the
で
victims.
特につながりの
They
ような
were
もの
all
はなか
just
ったよ
around
う
the
だ
same age.
そして
I'm sorry to say,
その事件は未
we've
解
never
決だ
solved the case.
犯人はまだ捕まっていないんだよ
じゃあ今回の事件は
So we could be looking at.
同
Yeah,
一人物による犯
could be
行
the
の可
same
能性は
person.
否定できない
Oh, man.
18年前の事件の被
Three
害者は
teenage girls strangled to
みんな女の子
death by hand.
3人とも
What a
手で
nightmare.
首を絞められたってわけか。
18年前の被害者たちは18年前の
Observations?
ここまでの情報
It's
の
a
中
lot to
で
take in, we know.
被害者について
Do you have any
何か
thoughts
思
on
う
the
と
case
ころ
so
は
far?
ないのかい
Mayumi's not here yet. I should stay focused on Mitsuru Sugi for now. Well, that's an easy task. Let's see. Let's look around here. Let's see. I just survived the girl who stands behind and maybe the missing heir.
先生のグローブ
Mitsuru Sugi's boxing gloves. They look cool hanging up there.
今日は
It's a bit of a mess.
僕もい
I
つ
hope
か
to get one of these someday.
僕もいつかそういえ
Come
ば
to think of it,
この
you
ラ
hardly
ジオ
ever
が鳴っ
use
て
this
たことって
radio.
あんまりないかも
Let's see. What is here? A phone?
事務所の電
Office
話だ
phone.
数
I got
年
a
前
working
に
answering machine a few years ago. Alright, let's look at the answering machine.
留守
There
電
are
の
no
メッセージは
voicemails.
入っていない
Surroundings?
今日
Ayumi isn't here yet. That's what I noticed.
18年前の被
Doesn't
害
quite
者
add
は
up.
全員女の子
Three female victims 18 years ago. And now a middle school boy?
佐々木英介君が男の子だ
Poor Eisuke Sasaki.
あゆみちゃんもまだ来て
Let's see.
18年前の事
そう今回の被害者は笹
It doesn't quite add up. Why would a serial killer target girls 18 years ago come back
木英介という男の
and
子
target a boy, Eisuke Sasaki?
確かにそこは相違点
I'm
だ
asking myself the same question.
当時の
We
事
have to
件の被
consider
害
the
者が
possibility
女の子ばかりだった理
previous
由は
victims all
不明
being
のままだ
female was a coincidence.
たまたま
We always
だ
look
った
for a
のかも
pattern,
しれない
but we could be overthinking it.
今分かってい
I
るの
wish we
は
had
こ
a
こ
little
まで
more
だ
to work with.
長い時を隔てた
I
2つの
can't
事
shake
件が
the feeling that there's
ど
a
こかで
connection.
つながるのかも重要
I
なこと
trust
は
that you've been keeping
ちゃん
good
と手
notes.
帳にメモ
You
したか
never
な
know when a seemingly trivial
使い方
detail
は
will make the
もちろん分かって
difference.
いるね
Any important information you gather will automatically be recorded in your notebook. To open that, press A. Thanks.
メモを重視すること
Why
は
don't you open
探
up
偵
your
の基
notebook
本
right
だ
now? Let me see
早
if
速
you've got
開いてみて
everything.
はどうだい
Let me see if you have your Nintendo Switch controller on hand. Oh.
重要なことはちゃんと手帳にメモしたかな？ メ
It's
モを
moving
重
the
視することは
cursor. Open notebook. There we go. Eisuke Sasaki, 15 years old, junior high school student. A student at Minami Daisan Junior High. A victim of a murder found at the pump station in Kofuku City. Asphyxiation by strangulation by a rope-like object. His estimated time of death was 9 p.m. A paper bag with a smile drawn on the victim's head was made. The condition was similar to a victim of serial murders of girls 18 years ago. Junko Kuze is a detective, 26 years old. That's me! I'm 19 years old! Assistant detective at Usugi Detective Club. Inspector Kamada is leading the Eisuke Sasaki case. Apparently, knew Utsugi for a long time. Oh shit, no. Director has known Kamada for a long time. 40. Damn! He cleaned up for 40. Looks fine for 40. For comparison, this guy who kind of looks like Columbo is 55. And this, like, bombshell is 40. That's so amazing. And then Kuze's 26. Is there something else they said I'm missing? Call and engage. There's no Ayumi here, so none of that. Huh? Ah, it must be
ちゃんが来たみ
Ayumi.
たいだぞ。
Oh man, the Smash Brothers trophy. Man, the star of Super Smash Brothers Melee, Ayumi Tachibana.
あゆみちゃん
Hi, Ayumi. Am I interrupting something? You both look so serious.
僕と先生は
We told her
今回
everything
の
we
事件
knew.
のことはい
You're joking, right?
それってまる
That's
で
an
エ
urban
ミオ
legend.
の話じゃないですか。
Haven't you heard of Emio? You know, the smiling man?
エミオ？
Smiling man. They said Emio. They said Emio. Get your localization right. No, I'm just poking fun. It was amazing. They did a good job with the old ones, so this one's good too.
あゆみちゃんエミオって何な
Tell
の
me about the smiling man.
微笑みの笑みに男って書いて。
Hello, I am playing the demo
都市伝
for
説の一つなの。
Famicom Detective Club, Emio, the smiling man. I'm taking a little bit of a mini break from Before the Green Moon. Next time I'm going to be playing Before the Green Moon again, but I wanted to get through this because it's a wonderful... I really loved the remakes. You might also hear him called Emio, a man that uses the characters of Smile and Man.
都市伝説
And it's an urban
どんな
legend.
都市伝説なの
笑顔が描かれた紙
Well,
袋を
the
かぶっ
story
た男
goes
が
that a
悲
man
しい
wearing
女
a
の子
paper
の前
bag
に
with a
現れる
smiling
っていう
face on
都市
it
伝説よ。
appears in front of a crying girl.
笑顔が描かれた紙
A
袋
paper bag with a smiling face on it. Are you serious? Yes,
そうな
of
の。
course.
エミオは笑顔が描かれ
So,
た
like I
紙袋
said,
をかぶって
a smiling
泣い
man
ている
appears
女
in
の子
front
の
of a
前に
crying
現れ
girl with a
こういう
paper
の。
bag on his head. And he says, "Oh, you look sad, but you don't have to worry anymore. After all, I can give you a smile that will last forever." It's so creepy. It is such a good job at making
そ
this
して
so
女の子
menacing.
は殺されてエミオと同じ紙袋をかぶせられたままその場に置き去りにされ
And
る。
they always find the victim afterwards with a paper bag on their head, just like the smiling man wore.
というのが も一般的な話なの。
That's the most common version of the story.
エミオにも
You
いろ
said
いろ
that's
な
the
話
most
がある
common
のかな。
version of the story.
他の都市伝
What
説
are
みたい
some other versions?
う
Well,
ん
some say
出
if
会
you
った
stop
時に
crying
笑
and
え
smile
ば
at the
エミオ
smiling
はそ
man,
のまま立ち去
he'll
る
walk away
と
instead
いう
of killing
話もあ
you.
ったり、エミオの素
But
顔を見
I've
たら
also
殺され
heard that
る
if you look directly at his face, he's definitely gonna kill you.
笑えば立ち去る。
So, smile and he walks away. Look at his face and he kills you. Got it.
でも泣いている
It's
女
always a
の子の
crying
前
girl,
に
though.
現れると
All
いうのは
versions agree on
全
that
てに
part.
共通していることな。
Huh.
都市伝説
So the thing about urban legends
高
is
等
that
無
they're
形
not
なものがほ
all
とんどだが
legends.
実際に起きた事件が背景にあるものも少なくない。今
For
回の
now,
事件は
I'm
そ
treating
の
this as
後者だ
valuable
と考えるべき
information.
なのかもしれない。かなり複雑な背景があり
I'd
そう
say
だ
we have a lot of work
今
to
回
do.
の事件には
Let's split up and get to it.
全員でというところで
But
これを
first,
二人に渡して
I'd
お
like
く
you
よ
to take these.
これ
Are
は
those
携帯電話
cell phones? Cool. Oh man, yeah, we're still in the 80s, I think.
これで連絡が取りやすくなるだろ
Please
う
be in touch if there are any
受け取ってくれ
developments. Go on, take them. Take? It's like the left or the right. Like, well, I'm right-handed, so let's do right.
ありがとうございます。
Thanks.
活用していきま
I'll
す。
keep it close by.
ありがとうございます
Yes, thank
お借
you.
りします
さて
Now, if you'll
僕は
excuse
確か
me,
めたい
I've
こと
got to
があ
go
るから
follow up
出
on
かけてくる
something.
よ
It's like, what's going to be my first course of action now that I've been given a company cell phone? Well, obviously try to find Snake.
調査内容の分担は二人で相談して決めてほしい
I'd like both of you to work together and decide the best way to split up your research. Understood?
わかりました。
Yes, sir. Understood.
いってらっしゃ
Got
い
it.
先生
See you later, sir. Oh man, that's such an unnerving smile I got. Let's see. Ask and listen.
あゆみちゃん、どうやって手分けしようか。
So, how do you want to tackle this, Ayumi?
う
Hmm.
ん
I think we should
その
start by
前に
reviewing our notes.
今日分かったことを
and
整
seeing
理
if
して
there's
推理
anything
す
we
る
can
のがいいんじゃない
deduce.
かしら
Good plan.
そうだね。今朝、遺体で発見された
So,
佐
yeah,
々
the
木君は、
Eisuke Sasaki, discovered this morning. Let's see, based on what we know, I suspect homicide.
その様子から他殺だと考えられている。
It's like I feel like it'd be a really like bland answer if I answered wrong.
ええそうね
I think you're right.
そして、
Now,
佐々木君
Eisuke
は
was
発
wearing
見
a
された
paper
時、
bag with a smile on
笑
it
顔
when
が
he was
描か
found.
れた紙袋を彼のその姿
And there's a certain similarity. It's like the real life case of the smiling man.
エミオ事件という実際に起きた
Also,
犯罪
like
の
the-
犠牲者と
I guess we don't know if it's like the
Yoku
urban
Nigeria.
legend yet, because that one's just like we don't know if what questions or answers were asked.
エミオは都市伝説よ
Hey, I said the real life thing because this was an actual real life slashing that happened. You're just not in the uptake because you don't ask Mr. Utsumi questions. You don't know him like I do.
そうだったよね。
Yes, yes, of course.
そしてその都市
But
伝
what if
説
the
は
urban legend is
18
based on the
年前に
actual murders that
甲府市で
took
起
place
きた
18 years
連
ago?
続少女殺人事件を連想させる内容だ。エミオの都市伝説
It's
は
possible
18年前の事件が
an
元
incident
となっ
like
た
that
も
could
の
have
だ
been spawned from such a morbid story, right?
その都市伝説
Still, we need to
佐々木
establish
英
some
介
sort of
君殺
connection.
害との関連性は。
今回の被害
The victim was
者
a
は
boy,
男の子なのよね
That's right.
そうなんだよ。
And all three
先生の
victims in the
話によれば、
older cases were girls,
18年前
according to
の事件
Mr.
は
Utsuki.
男の子の被害者。
でも
Yeah,
無関
it
係とは
doesn't seem
思え
like
ないわ
that's the
ね。
only coincidence. It's probably relevant
佐々木
for
くんは
Kireisuke
同じような紙袋
covering
を
those
かぶせられ
horrible
ていたん
paper
だもの。
bags. Yeah.
他に何
Was
か
there
気に
anything
なる
else
こと
on
は
your
なかったの？
mind? Let's see. What is on my mind?
私は現場を
I
見て
wasn't
い
at the
ない
scene of the
から
crime, so I
何とも
only
言
know
え
what
な
you
いわ
told。me so far.
先生戻ってきてくださいよなんちゃって
Let the shit post. Like, no, Mr. Utsugi, come back. We can't live without you. Kidding. That's so sassy.
何言
What
って
are
るの
you
よ。
talking about? Look and examine. Use phone. Can I call? Let's see. Zid be thinking.
他に
What
気
am I
になる
missing? Oh,
そういえば
I should mention that we met the
今回の事件の
detective
担当刑
assigned
事
to the case.
クゼっていう女性の刑事さんのことを
Her name is
先生が知って
Kuze.
いるみたいなんだ
Utsugi seemed to recognize her from somewhere. This isn't Kuze.
先生は何とおっしゃってるの？
Has Mr. Utsugi worked with her before?
実は聞きそびれちゃ
Not
って
sure.
よくわからないんだ
そうなのね。
Huh?
とりあえずどうしましょうか。
Well, where do we go from here? Let's use the phone. Oh, that's manually putting in a phone number. Let's see. I gotta put in Jenny's number. 8675309. Because it's the 80s.
おかけになった電話番号は現在使われておりません。番号をお確かめの上、もう
Of
一度お
course
かけ
it
直
got
しください。
disabled. People kept asking. People kept calling that number. Okay, one more. I gotta phone up a real confidant this time. 281-330-8004.
おかけになった電話番号は現在使われておりません。
Oh man.
番号をお確かめ
I
の
can't
上、
call
もう
upon
一度おかけ直しください。
Mike Jones for this. Who? Mike Jones. Sorry. It's like putting in all of the gag numbers. Let's see. Let's see. 42069. This is important. That's 96. Let's see. 8008S42. Oh,
おかけになった電話
it's
番
no
号
longer in service. I got it. I got it this time. I know who really helped us out with Emio, the smiling man. It is going to be 8008S69.
おかけになった電話番号は現在使われておりません。
Man, none of my people are talking back to me.
先生がいなくてももう
I feel
心
like I'm
細くなっ
starting
て
to
ない
get
ぞ
more comfortable, even when Mr. Utsugi isn't around. Oh, I was more comfortable when he was around.
私は現場を見ていないから
I wasn't at the
何とも
scene,
言
so
えない
I'm。just going off of references. Think.
そうだな
Great question.
まずは
Should I
何にせよ
answer?
情報が全く
Well,
足りて
maybe
ない
it's
から
worth checking in
警
with the
察
police
署に行っ
again.
て話を聞い
Forensics
て
could
こよ
have
うと
dug
思う
up
んだ
something up by now.
じゃあ私
Good
は
idea.
佐々木くんの
It's
最
alright
近の様
with
子
you.
とかを調べ
I
てみる
think
こ
I'd
とに
like
す
to
る
find
わ。
out more about the
それで
victim.
いいよね。
Poor guy.
うん頼
That
む
would be helpful. Thanks. Let me look and examine, because, like, what's it called? Let me look at myself. It's like, I want to see all the flavor text. Let me boot my nose. Boop.
今日は掃除できてい
It's a
ない
bit of a
な
mess. Cleaning hasn't been the top priority today. Oh, don't call yourself a mess, Tanaka Mamma Mia. You look like you're pretty alright. Pretty cleaned up. We're an apprentice detective who has been dealing with so much. Let's see, books. What kind of books do I have? What's in my BL collection? I haven't read any of the books that Mr. Itsuki has recommended. Oh man, it was BL. Sorry. Let's see. Surroundings. Is it just, look at this mess. Bless this mess. It's like, let me see if... I guess she's not standing here, so I really do need to travel. I need to stop pissing around.
じゃあ行ってくるよ。
Alright, see you later.
私も出かけるわ。
Good luck.
私たちって探偵としてまだまだだ
I
けど、
don't think we're ready for
二
that
人で
yet,
力を合わせ
but
て頑張ろうね。
if we keep working together, maybe one day.
うん。
Yeah,
そうだ
right.
ね。
Oh, little ship
じゃあ
tease.
また後でね。
It's like, I wonder if things are gonna work out with Tanaka, Mamma Mia, and Ayumi. Man, we're dusting everything today. First we're dusting for prints on the gate, and then we're dusting the car. What kind of evidence is the police finding on their car? I guess whatever crimes the police is trying to cover up. Oh man. I gotta ask these really cute girls. Sorry, I'm like, damn, there's a lot of cute girls here. It's like they gotta balance it out. Like Mr. Itsuki is so hot that they have to like put in more hot girls. Like Kuze, these cute like police officers. Be like, you gotta balance it out. I think it, what's it called? We're like maybe a week away from September. Is that by visibility month? Let me see. Is that day? Oh, it's by visibility day. September 23rd. So yeah, it's a little off. I can't really celebrate that today, but I guess by visibility, just every day when you're when you wake up by. I wonder if I'll be able to meet with Inspector Kamada. Let's see, let's call people nearby.
近くに不警察
I'll see if one of these police officers can help.
お
Excuse
忙し
me.
いところすみま
I'm
せん。
sorry to bother you, but can you help me out? Oh, they're ignoring me. I should speak up a bit.
こんにちは。
Echo!
何かご用なの？
Hello, sir. How may I help?
鎌田
Tsunoki
警部は
Inspector's
いらっしゃいますか？
You must be
鎌
Inspector
田警
Kamada,
部で
right?
すか？
Glasses. So adorable.
はい。実は僕、
Oh, yeah, sorry about that.
ちょ
Actually,
っと待って。
where do I know you from?
あなた
Haven't we
どこ
met
かで会った
before?
ことあるわよね。
I sure hope we have.
ど
We're
こで
so
会ったんだっ
familiar,
け？
but let's look straight in her face. She's
あなた
you.
とは
Oh, she's from the missing heir.
あ
Ah,
あ、あなたは
it's me.
確か。
And you're
はい宇津木探偵
with
事
the
務所の
Utsugi Detective Agency, that's right.
あなたね。
Tanaka Mamma Mia, yeah?
お久しぶりです。
Wow, it's been wild. Oh, thank you so
お久しぶり
much,
です。
Therapy Bay.
こちらに転勤されたんですか？
It's been a while. Did you transfer this precinct?
あ、それに
Oh,
メ
how's
ガネ
it
をかけ
going,
ていらっしゃ
Derpy
る
Bay?
から
Thank you so
すぐに
much.
気づきませんでし
I'm
た。
currently on chapter 1 of Emio, the Famicom Detective Club story. I mean, I should have recognized you right away. I suppose with the glasses, that threw me off.
そうなの。
Alright. I usually wear
少し前にこっち
contacts,
に来たの
but
よ。
I transferred a while back.
相
I
変わらず
remember
素
her
敵な
being
不敬
pretty
さんだ
sharp. Let's open that notebook. Let's remember the fond memories of when used to work at a different station. Recognized Tanaka from a previous case. Undisclosed. In disguise as no one knows. Heaven sent. 19. The Smiling Man. Emio, the Smiling Man. famous urban legend, appears in front of crying girls with a paper bag on its head. He tells the girls they don't have to cry because he's going to kill them. The story goes that he leaves the victims when they're killed with the same paper bag he wears. The story is reminiscent of real murders that took place 18 years ago. Some say if you laugh when you meet him, he won't kill you. Others say if you see his face, he'll definitely kill you.
鎌
Let's
田
see.
警部から
When a cute girl
誰か
talks,
訪ねてくるかも
we
しれ
sit
ない
and
と
listen.
聞いていたけど、あなたのことだったのね。
Oh, right. Inspector Kamada did mention someone might be coming. I suppose it's you.
今、
I'll go
担
see
当
if
の
he's
刑事を呼
available.
びますね。
Hey, give her a real name. She's not just police officer to me. Well, well. Is this the supposed PI? Oh, he's really cute. Sorry, this is like... Oh man, to be between these two. Hold on, let me... It's like, to be between these two. It's perfect. It's perfect. Alright. I gotta stop pissing around. Oh, he is really cute. Sorry. Shut up. Well, well. Is this the supposed PI? Who's this? He's probably the killer. I bet you more than anything. He has to be the killer. Oh, this is the guy Kuze was yelling at. Just kidding, buddy. But, Inspector Kamada's busy right now. So I've been assigned to help you out. My name's Daisuke Kamihara. The Daisuke Kamihara. You call me Dice if you want. Most people want. I want.
こんにちは。
Oh well,
宇津木探偵事
thanks.
務所の。
I'm Tanaka Mamamiya. I'm with the Tsugi Detective Agency. Let me use my brilliant intuition to deduce why you're here. Scoping out that murder, right?
はい。
That's right.
お忙し
Normally
い
we
中
give your team a
恐
little
縮なので
space,
すが。
but case is already so unusual. Don't even sweat it. I'm your guy. Hit me up. Tell me I'll tell you anything, and I mean anything. Ooh, tell me your phone number, baby.
あ
Oh, I meant about the victim. Shit. Struck out again. I meant about the victim. Although, sure, I'll take personal questions too.
いきなりここで。
Why is he like this? Sorry to jump in, but you're gonna need to take this conversation somewhere else. It's like, get a room, you two. We can follow procedure if you insist. Thank you so much. Right this way, boy detective. To the fabulous interrogation chamber.
大丈夫なの？
Is this guy for real?
探偵？
Really? Boy detective?
するのはちょっと。
Maybe I can get something useful. It's like maybe if I schmooze this guy enough, he'll just like tell me everything about the case, including confidential stuff. Like what kind of food he likes, what kind of movies he's into, what kind of gifts he likes on White Day. Is it chocolates? Is it flowers? Does he like milk chocolate or dark chocolate? I'm a fan of dark. But you can have whatever you want, Daddy. Yeah, enjoy it, bro. She never makes fresh tea for me. Right. Ask and listen.
事件についての詳しい
So
お
about the
話を
case.
聞かせて。
Right, right. Not that you came here for tea, huh? I came here for the tea, sis. Right. Alright. Fine. Where do you want to
何から
start?
聞きたい？
被害者の
You
名
already
前
have
や
a few
年齢は
details, right?
もう知ってる
Victim's
か
name
な
and age?
はい。
That's right.
被
His
害者
name's
は
Eisuke
地元の公
Sasaki.
立中学3
He
年
was
生の
only
佐
15
々木
years
英介
old.
年齢は今朝
I visited
現
the
場の
scene
方
this
に来
morning.
ました
お
Oh, yeah, yeah.
素晴ら
I
し
saw you
い情報
there.
収集能力。
そうです
I saw
あ
you
なたが
there.
こっぴどく怒ら
Getting
れていた
verbally
のを
spanked
バチ
by
リ
Detective
目撃しました
Kuzi in front of everyone. I wouldn't mind spanking you in this
佐々
context.
木
either.
英介はどうも夜
So
遅
the
くに
kid
自転車
apparently
で現
rode
場ま
his
で移
bike
動したみたい
there.
なんだよ。
You recovered at the site. That's
現場
right.
近くに捨てられ
I
ていた
saw the bike with the name Sasaki on it.
そう。
Yeah,
不法投棄
it
の
was
ゴミ
mixed
に
with all
混ざ
that
ってた自転
garbage.
車がそれ。
Such a shame. It's a pretty nice bike.
気づいてたんだ
Look
ろ
at you
さす
noticing
が
things. Real detective shit. Real hot girl shit. Well, I am all about that real hot girl shit.
刑事の俺よ
I
り
mean,
優
you're
秀じゃん。
still not a real detective.
さすがにそれはない
That'd be me. Great. Time of death.
昨日の午後
They're telling
9
us it was
時頃
around 9 p.m.
あ
At the
の
time,
牧場付
it
近
would have
は
been pitch
街
black
灯
out
も少
there.
ないから
No
夜に
street
なる
lights
と
at
真
all.
っ暗になる
Great murder spot, obviously.
一体なぜ
Still don't
被
know
害
why
者
the
が
kid
あの
would
場
be
所
out
を
there
訪
that
れた
time,
の
of
かは
course.
まだ 遺
Found
体
the
発
body
見
at the
現場
pumping
は
station.
国道沿いに
It's
あ
their
るポンプ
location,
場
you
の
know?
すぐ脇だよ
You know?
昼間でも
You're
あんま
there.
り人が来なさそうな場所今日の
I think it was one of those early
現場
morning
をたまた
joggers
ま
that
通りか
found
かった
it.
人が通報してくれた
Joggers.
んだ
Always finding bodies. We
被
still
害
have
者
no
があん
idea
な
what
時
the
間に
kid's
あん
doing
な場
out
所へ
there
行った理由
this
は
time
ま
of
だ
night.
不明現場横の
But we
国
haven't
道を
ruled out
車で通
somebody
りかかった
driving
人が
that
何
may
か
have
を
seen
かけ
something.
たとい
It's right
う可
next to the
能
road.
性はな
Let's see. Let's look at examine. Let's see. I want this green tea. That looks tasty.
不敬さんが持って
The
きて
tea
くれ
the
た
officer made smells terrific. And then let's look at this cup of fine Joe.
そんなに見つめられたら
My eyes are up
恥ずかしいじゃない
here.
てか
Ugh. Let's see. Let's ask the victim again.
でも
I
さ
mean, it's crazy, right? Would I have gone out there as a middle
そ
schooler?
んな場所に
That
し
time?
かも男子中学生が行くとは思えないよねなんであんなところへ行ったんだろ
Back when I was in middle school, I was playing Famicom Detective Club. The girl who stands behind. Now I'm in the damn thing.
う昨日の午
They're
後
telling
9
us
時
it was
頃
around
ね
9 p.m. last night.
国道沿いにあるポンプ場
Any more?
何をしにあそ
Look
こ
at
に
that
行ったん
kid,
だ
what
ろう
it
ね
doing out there?
何
I'm right here, bro. Take the tea.
いただきます
Cheers.
どううまい
Eh,
あのお
not
姉さんが
bad,
入れて
right?
くれたお茶は
I bet you don't get to enjoy tea from a beautiful lady often.
はい
Yeah,
とっても
it's good. It's the spot.
いいな
Fresh tea.
僕も後でお願
And
いし
she
よう
didn't
っと
bring me a cup. I'll ask for one in a little bit, I guess. That's because I'm a more likable person than your jerk ass.
断られるような気
I'm
がす
guessing
る
he's gonna get it now.
楽しみ
I
だ
can't
な
wait. It's not a good time to open the cell phone. Damn. Already, what's it called? Looking at your damn phone.
上原刑
I
事
should
から
keep
話した
listening.
被害
As
者
you
の
know,
佐
the
々木
victim
英
had a
介は
paper
発
bag over
見
his
され
head
た
when we
時
found him.
頭に
あの
Not just any
笑
paper
顔が
bag.
描かれた
Had
紙
a
袋
smiley face,
で
right?
すね
Yeah.
そう
It was creepy as
奇妙
hell,
な状
man.
況だよねし
And
か
the
もそ
bag
の
was all
紙袋
dank and
ど
old
うやら
too.
結構古い
Ugh,
ものみ
I'd
たいでさ
die. What do you mean by dank and old?
科捜研で詳しく調べてるところだよ
I don't know, it just
鑑
looked
定
gross
結
to
果が
me.
出るまではちょ
But
っ
we'll
と
see
時
what
間
they
がか
find.
かりそうちなみに
Yeah, so did you hear
今回の
that
被
while
害
there
者
was
が
some
発見
murders
され
like
た
this
状
a
況
while
って
back?
過去に
18年
That's
前の
it. We're
連
talking
続
about the
少女
young
殺
girls who were
人事
killed
件です
18 years ago, right?
その
Yeesh.
通り
It's like you already know
い
everything.
やーなんでも
That's
知っ
our
てるん
boy
だね
detective.
探偵
今回
This
の
guy keeps pushing that
あれ
button.
のか
その事件でも
So, I guess you already knew the victims had paper bags with smiley face too, huh, Mr. Smarty Pants?
だから
That's,
そっち関係も含めて
anyway,
多方面から捜
That's
査
obviously gonna figure in this investigation going on.
複雑な事件
Right.
ですよね
Well, it's a complicated case.
18年前の事件
So,
の
riddle
被
me
害者
this,
は
boy
全
detective.
員女の子
All those victims are girls,
だ
and
か
all
ら
the serial
連続
killers
少女
love
殺
their
人事件
patterns.
なわけだけど
But
で
our
も今
victim
回の事件の
is
被
a
害
boy.
者は男子ねえ
Strange,
探
isn't
偵
it?
君
はい
Yeah, it is.
18年前の
There's
事件
another
の被
major
害者
difference
たち
between
と
the victims
今
and
回の
ours
事
that
件の
I
被害
bet
者に
you
は
haven't
も
thought
う
of.
一つ大きななんだ
Care to hazard a guess?
それは
Well, different age, strangled differently. Strangled differently. Because I think that wasn't called. This one was by a rope, while the other ones were by hands.
殺害方法が違うですよね
さあ
Survey
気
says
になる答え
You're
大
right.
正解
Huh?
お見事
Maybe you're a full-grown
その通りだ
detective
よ
after all.
探偵君
Ace detective.
紐状のもので首を絞められたようだね
Stupid or something.
そうだ18年前は素手による殺人
Is there a knock on the door?
佐々木英介は紐状のもので首を
No, that's someone banging on something outside. Previous victims were killed barehanded. But Eisuke Sasaki was strangled with rope and string.
首を絞められて殺害されたってのは
And
同
there's
じだ
no
け
murder
ど
weapon 18 years
凶器
ago.
の違いがあ
Pretty
る
big difference if you ask me.
18
We're
年前の
obviously
事件
looking
も
into
含め
everything into
多方
account,
面から
including
捜
those
査して
murders
いくこと
from
になり
18 years
そうだ
ago.
18
You
年
want to
前
talk
か
about 18 years ago, huh?
探偵君は
Why?
当時のこと
Even alive at that time?
あいえ
I mean,
僕が
technically,
1歳ぐらいの頃な
I
ので
was only 1 year old.
そうかそうか
I knew you were a
やっ
baby.
ぱ見た目
And
通
here
り
you
若い
are,
んだね
full-fledged private
探偵
investigator.
やってるなんて僕も
Maybe I should have been a
探偵になればよかった
PI.
な
It must be cool to not have to play by the rules.
おっかない先
A
輩
certain someone would breathe down my neck at that time.
あそうだ
Hey, I'm
探偵
serious.
君のところで
You
雇っ
think
て
your
もらえ
boss
ない
would
か
take me on?
上原
Wait.
刑事は
Do you remember anything about that case from 18
何
years
か覚え
ago?
てますか
僕は当時小
Yeah,
学
I
生
was in
だったけ
elementary
ど
school.
よ
It
く
was
覚
all
えて
over
る
the
よ
news.
被害者は
Victims weren't much
みんな
older than
未成
me.
年っていう事件僕
No
ら
one was
が
worried about
ってい
it.
うより
But the school and
学校や
everyone's
保護
parents
者
sure
が
were.
大騒ぎしてたっけな
They made us
集団
walk
登校
up-
に集団
They
下
made us
校
walk to school in
近所の大
groups.
人たちも付き添っ
And
て
they had a whole neighbor watch thing going on.
その
It's
様
like
子
we were in
は
a parade.
さながら大名行列
Ridiculous.
は
Really?
イメージねイメージ
Oh, not really.
僕も教科書
It's
で
called
し
a
か知らない
metaphor.
し大名
Try to
行
keep
列
up.
下
Anyway,
校時はみんなで体
every
育館に
day
集ま
we'd
ってち
gather
ゃ
in
ん
the
と
gym
揃っ
to
てる
make
かチ
sure
ェ
we
ッ
were
ク
all
するんだ
here.
けど
Sometimes one kid would be missing. Boy, did that cause a panic.
そりゃそうなりますよね
Oh, sure.
もちろん僕は
Yeah,
先生
sometimes it was
金
me.
原くんがいません
I could hear them all yelling out for me,
探し回られてた
scrambling everywhere looking.
迷惑
Sounds super annoying.
学校まで
Of course, some
子供を迎
parents
えに
would
来
pick
る
their
保護者もい
kids up
た
from
し
school to avoid it all.
今改め
I
て
think
思うと
back.
すご
Guess I was
く
pretty
守られてた
sheltered.
な
Sorry,
あの
all the
時は
teachers are
すいません
annoyed.
でした先生とまあ
Anyway,
そんなこん
since
な
all the
で
kids are
子供は
safely
日が暮れ
inside
る
before
前
it's
にみんな
sundown,
いなくなっちゃうから犯
I
人
guess we
も
didn't give
商
the
売
killer to
あんまり
anyone
だよ
to
ね
kill.
商売は変
Maybe I should workshop that joke. Yeah,
ただね
you know. I really don't remember the whole paper bag part of the story.
そうなんですか。
Yeah, I mean,
18
been
年も
18
前の
years.
ことだから
Guess I just
僕が
forgot.
忘れてるだけかも。いやでもさ
But it was
すがに
pretty
そんなショッ
shocking.
キングなこと
How could I
忘れる
forget
わけない
that?
と思うんだよ。紙袋のこと
Paper
は
bags.
覚えてないな。
Really? I feel I'd remember. Another sip of tea.
美味しいお茶だな。
A tea at the spot. I feel a little bad she didn't bring him a cup.
18年前に
He was in elementary school 18 years ago.
いくつなんだろうこの
How
刑
old
事さん。
is he?
紙袋のことは覚え。なになに？
20代半ばってとこ
He
ろかな。
looks like an experienced
それに
detective.
しても
Maybe a bit young, but still.
変わった刑事さん
He's
だ
a real
な。
oddball.
見た目は普通。
I wonder if he's heard the smiling
エ
man
ミ
urban
オの都市
legend.
伝説を知っているんだろう。知っていそうな年
I'd
齢
say
だ
he's old enough to have heard it.
上原刑事は
Detective
エ
Kamihara,
ミオという都
are
市
you
伝説
aware
を
of the
ご存知
urban
ですか？
legend known as the smiling man, Emio?
エミオ？
Did you just say Emio the smiling man? The name of this video game we're in?
はい。
That's
微
it, you 笑
笑
know,
みの
like,
笑みに
a man is
男と書い
smiling.
てエミオなんです
They
が。
call him Emio sometimes, right?
知
I
ら
don't
ない
know
な。
that part.
どんな都市伝
What's the
説な
story
の？
behind it? I explained everything,
Kamihara
just as
Keisha.
Ayumi did.
あゆみちゃんから聞いた。
Whoa,
今回の事
see
件
what you mean about
18
the
年前の事
similarities
件
between the story and this
近い
case.
内容だ。
Is there any connection?
何か関係がある。ただの偶然
Could
にして
just
は
be a
でき
coincidence.
すぎているような。
Couldn't be, could it?
僕
Did I sound like I was deducing
結
something
構
awesome
鋭い
just
ことを言っ
then?
たよね。
I did, right?
はい
Maybe, I
多分
guess.
そうでしょ、
Totally
そうでしょ。
Anyways,
なんて冗
joking
談はさて
aside,
おき。
that's definitely
気に
something
なる
to think
話だ
about.
ね。メモ情報提
So,
供ありがとう
thanks for
ね。
sharing. We got our notebook all updated. Eisuke Sasaki, we got our main details on what happened with him. I guess the new stuff would be, I guess, the condition, bicycle, the paper bag. I guess the paper bag being pretty old. Daisuke Kamihara, unknown years old, never heard of Emio the Smiling Man. Was in elementary school by the time the murders happened. And here is our detective. He is Kamihara's boss. Oh, hiya, DM12. How's it going? Oh no, sorry, D&D. Oh, it's all good. I am currently deducing, with this charming, detective, I guess, who Emio might be. Hard to pin down what he might be thinking. Because at the moment, what's it called? We're looking into the case of Eisuke Sasaki. He was murdered at a gas station. He is 15 and was strangled with a rope. And apparently the Smiling Man did it. He's, what's it called? There's like kind of two things going on at the moment. There's an urban legend around, what's it called? This kind of figure who approaches crying girls, I guess, saying that they won't have to cry anymore because he'll give them a permanent smile and then kill them and put a paper bag on their head with a smile on it. Now, it's reminiscent of real-life murders that took place 18 years ago. The detective we're talking with at the moment is, what's it called? He does not remember the paper bag part of it, but I told him the rumor, where if you laugh at him when you meet him, he won't kill you, but if you look in his eyes, he definitely will. What's it called? Tachibana's back. What's it called? Kuze's a detective that's on the case. She's a very rigid person who wants to chew out this guy for not taking shit seriously. He's a bit of a goofball and a charmer. What's it called? Kamada's back, and he's kind of also working with this. What's it called? None other than let's see, this police officer. She's also back. I think she was in The Missing Heir. Kuze, where is Utsugi? Where is the man of the hour? Yes, he's been there for a while. I cannot believe this man is 40. I'm like, he looks like a little too much of a charmer to be 40. He cleans up good for 40. Let's see, what else is there? Smiling Man? Filing that away. Yeah, Smiling Man legend is pretty similar to this case. Ends in the murders from 18 years ago. Urban legends, man. How are you enjoying the demo so far? It's really nice and charming. Like, it really does kind of feel like it flows through naturally with the other games. Like, it doesn't feel like anything's like out of date or something like that. You got like a cell phone here, or like a little mini phone that you can use to reach out to people. It's dead silent. What's up with that? I guess instead of having to use like the main rotary phone in the Utsugi detective area, they give you like a 1980s flip phone. And like in the VOD, I'm like going through all of like the different like infamous phone numbers to see what sticks. Take another cup of tea. It's not the most relaxing set of cups of tea. Silent. I guess maybe it's time to observe. Maybe call. Hello? Look and examine. If I look at him in the face, let's see. Oh, that unlocked something. Why is he staring at me like that? So intensely. Might have an observation to share. Maybe there's more to the detective than I give him credit for. You know, now that I think about it, there's one other thing we haven't considered. Go on. Well, it's just... Officer was just here. Seemed like she kind of liked you, didn't it? I'm jealous. She's hot, right? A woman that hot and she wears a police uniform? Now that's a legend. Tell me more legends like that, dude. Oh boy. I'm so glad she transferred this division. It's like destiny. Wow. And that's why they call me Dice. I sure am a lucky bastard, I tell you. Damn, like everything I learned about this guy, like slowly, like my attraction for him slowly goes down. I'm like, damn. This is getting worse and worse for you. You're digging yourself in a deeper and deeper hole, dude.
Kami!
Kami? What? Oh. Hi there, ma'am. Didn't see you there. Ma'am, what's that supposed to mean? What are you two blathering about? Do your job. You got a murder to solve. No, it's not what you're thinking. I mean, maybe it is. This guy won't shut up about how hot her coworker is. He's all like, ooh, and the uniform is the piece de resistance. What? Anyway, get back to work. Doodles. Have fun, buddy. Man, fuck her. He's leaving. Just like that. Sorry about that.
今朝はごめんなさい。
Anyway, sorry about this morning as well. Oh, okay.
まだ名
I
乗ってな
guess
か
I
った
haven't really introduced myself. I'm
捜査
Detective
一課の
Kuze.
久世純子です。
Junko Kuze. Investigation Division 1. Nice to meet you. Oh, I'm from Utsuki Detective Agency, Tanaka Mamma
今
Mia.
朝はお邪魔
Sorry
をし
to
てす
bother
み
you
ません
this
でした。
morning. Sorry, this was the name I came up with when I first played the game.
あなたのこと
No,
うち
no,
が
it's
呼んだ
my
って知らな
fault.
かった
I
か
didn't
ら。
realize the inspector called you guys in.
いえ
No problem at
そん
all.
な
ただし
That's sad.
私の仕
Don't
事の
get
邪
my
魔だけ
way.
はしないでちょうだい。
Understand? Oh, right.
はい
Of course.
あ
So,
の
ごめんなさい。
sorry,
仕
I
事
have
があるか
work
ら
to
失
do.
礼するわ。
Excuse me.
行ってしまった
And she's gone.
そう
Maybe I should ask
浜田警部
Inspector
の
Kamadas
会議中
busy.
かは念のた
Just
め
in
に聞いてみよ
case.
う
What's this?
お願いします。
on.
一杯だけでい
Just
いん
one
で。
cup, okay?
お茶なら自分
Why
で
don't
入
you
れて
brew
く
Oh,
だ
it
さい。
yourself?
こんな
It's
上原刑
Detective
事
Kamihara.
はあ
I
僕も
I
お姉
just
さんが入
really
れてくれ
want
た
you to
熱
brew it
々
for
のお茶
me.
飲みたいな。
Here's my signature Riz move if you don't believe me. Please, 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 please.
本当に言うんだ。
I can't believe he's begging like that.
そうすれ
It's
ば
for the good
これからの
investigation.
捜査も
Trust
全
me.
力で頑張れ
Oh, hey! Boy, detective! Are you really leaving already?
もう帰るの
Okay.
じゃあ
Bye, I guess.
やっぱり断られて
Took
た。
that one on the nose.
神原刑事。
Shrug it off, Dice.
見てたのね
You
今の
saw that?
ちょっとお
Yeah,
聞きしたい
but
こと
I
が
have。some unrelated questions.
じゃあ向こうで話
Alright,
しましょう
alright. Let's find
私
somewhere to
も
talk.
戻らなきゃいけないから上原
So
刑
we're
事
able
か
to
ら
get some info
ちゃん
from
と話は
Detective
聞けた
Kamihara?
はい、一応。
Yes. More or less.
すみません。
I was wondering if
Kamada-kun.
Inspector Kamada's here.
ごめんなさい
I'm sorry,
打
but
ち合わせ
I
が
told his
長引
meeting
い
is
ちゃってる
running
みたい
long.
なの
あ、そうですか。また明日
Maybe I should come back tomorrow.
良さそうだ。
いろんな刑
I've
事を見
worked
て
with
き
a
た
lot
け
of
ど
detectives, but
あ
that
の
one,
人は特別ね
well, he's really something special.
あなたは
You might not want to follow in his footsteps. Catch my drift. Noted.
あなた
You've grown up a
少
bit,
し
haven't
大
you?
人っぽくなったわね
Oh. Notice.
背も伸びたん
Have
じ
you
ゃない
gotten
かし
taller
ら
too? Let's see, I gotta play with all this flavor text.
ああいう
Don't
大
end
人
up
に
like
なっちゃダ
Kamihara.
メよ
You don't need two of them in this world.
打ち合わ
Meeting's
せは
gonna
ま
end
だ
anytime soon. Hey, let's travel out.
それでは、
You'll
僕は
excuse
これ
me.
で失礼しま
I
す。
should head out.
鎌田警部に
Please give
よろしくお
Inspector
伝え
Kamada
く
my
ださい
thanks for his help.
気をつけて帰るのよ
Sounds good. Safe travels. And so,
ただいま戻りました。
Hello, I'm back.
おかえり。
Ah, welcome back, Tanaka.
おかえりなさい。
Welcome back.
君、今日の調査
So,
はどう
how
だっ
did
た？
it go today?
僕は警
Well,
察署
I
に
went to the
話を聞
precinct
き
to
に
see
行
what
って
I
きま
could
した。
find out.
鎌田警部は
But
会議中
Inspector
だったの
Kamado
で
was in a meeting already.
上原という刑事さん
So
が
I spoke
話して
with
くれました。
Detective Kamihara instead.
そうか。
Is that so?
お疲れ様。
Well, thank you for tracking someone down.
あゆみちゃん、君は？
Ayumi, how about you?
私は
Sure,
佐々木
well,
くん
I
のお
went
家
to
に
see
行
the
って
victim's
話を
family.
聞いて、佐々木
Sasaki
家は
family
ご
was
く
really
普通の
nice and
家庭環
welcoming.
境だと感じられ
I
まし
feel
た。
like it was a good family
家
home.
族仲も
And
すごく
considering
辛
the
いさな
terrible
かなのに
loss, they were
真
so
実を
generous
知
with
り
their
たい
help.
からといって
I really want to
ご
know
家
what
族に
happened.
は協力
But
佐
it's
々
just
木くんやご
senseless, you
家族
know?
にトラブルなど
Aisuke
はなか
wasn't
った
in
よう
any
で
sort of
す。
trouble.
ただ
He's just a regular kid, and it's just so...
ただ。
Just what? Well, his
夕べ
family
遅くに
said
帰
that
っ
when
て
he
きた
came
佐
home
々
at
木くん
night,
は
he locked himself in
そ
his
のまま
room.
部屋に閉じ込め、今ま
They
で
said
そ
he'd
んなこ
never
とな
done
かったみ
anything
た
like
い
that
で、
before.
ご家族
They
も戸
weren't
惑
sure
っ
what
て
it
い
was
た
all
そうで
about.
す。呼び
He
かけて
wasn't
も返事
responding,
が
so
ない
they were
ので、
about to try
様
unlocking
子
the
を見
door,
ることに
but
したようなんですが、
at
8
around
時
8,
頃
his
お
mother
母さ
heard a
んが
noise at the front
玄関
door.
付近で
She
物
went
音
to
に
check
気づ
and
き見てみると、受話器を持った
it was Aisuke,
学校の制
still
服
wearing
を
his
着た
school
ままの
uniform,
佐々木く
holding
ん
a
がいたそう
telephone
なんです。
receiver.
すると佐
So
々
he
木
hadn't
く
been
ん
in
は
his room after all.
驚いたような
He
顔
dropped
で
the
受話
phone
器
in
を送
surprise
って
when he noticed
ま
her,
た自室に
and
閉じ
then
こもって
locked
しまった
himself
と
in
いう
his
こ
room
とな
for
んです。
real. I wonder who he was
佐
talking
々木
to.
くんは
Yeah,
様子を見
great
る限
question.
りそうみ
His
たいだ
family
ね。
didn't know.
間もなく
Anyhow,
して佐
Seems
々
like
木
he
くんは
snuck
出か
out
けた
again
みたい
after
ね。
that without his family noticing.
今日分かった
And
こ
that's
と
all I
は
have
こ
for
こまで
today.
です。
Please
引
keep
き続
digging.
き調査を
I'll keep digging.
佐々木くんの身に
What in the world
一体
happened to
何
this
があったん
poor
だろ
kid?
僕は
You know, I've been
18
digging
年
the
前の
whole
事件
case
の
from
報じられ
18 years
方を
ago.
確認してきた
And
ん
I'm
だ。
a bit concerned.
実は当時、
See, the police
例の
never made all the
紙袋の
details
ことを
public,
警察は公
particularly
開
the
し
use
て
of
いなか
paper
った。
bags. Yeah, there's like it's a really good way of being able to tell what like kind of the passage of time and such. Like just seeing this sort of like sunset, like
だ
kind
か
of
ら上原刑事は
atmosphere.
紙袋のことを覚えていなかったんだ。
That's why Detective Kamihara didn't remember anything.
公開しなかった理由は
No
何だ
why
った
they
んでしょう
withheld
か。
that info.
うん。
Well, I have an
心当たり
idea.
はあるに
It
はあ
would be
るが、
better to speak with
それ
Kamada
につい
about
ては
it.
わかりました。
I understand.
当時
Regarding of what
警察が
reason
事件の
why
詳細を
the
公開
police
しなかっ
didn't
たの
release
なら
those
ば、
details at the time. And
連
it
続少
seems
女
like a bit
殺
of a
人事件
stretch to
が
assume that
都
it's
市伝
connected
説
with the urban
エ
legend.
ミオのモデルだと。
でも
But the
佐々木
legend
くんの事
almost
件
has to be
と
connected
エ
with the
ミオは
current case,
ど
doesn't
こか
it?
で結びつくと考えるの
Some
が
way?
自然ですよね。
その通りだ
Well,。I do think you
今
need
回の
to,
事
I
件を
need to
解く
fully
鍵は
understand the
こ
urban
の
legend
都
if
市
I'm
伝
going to
説に
solve
あ
the
ると
case.
僕は考える。
You
もし先
specifically?
生、
Well, yes. I'm
エミオ
fascinated
の
by
こ
the
とは
case of
僕
the
に
smiling
任せてく
man.
れ。
I want to take a
実に
deep
興
dive
味
into
深い
it.
話だから。さあ、二
Now
人とも
then, I'd
今
like
日
to
分
have
か
you
った
two
ことを
review
も
what
と
you've
に
learned today.
君たちの
わかりました。
You got it, shall we?
始めましょう。
One of the signature reviews. I remember you.
遺体で見つかった佐々木
So
くん
when
の
a
頭に
victim,
は
Eisuke Sasaki,
笑
was
顔が
found with a
描かれた
paper
紙
bag,
袋。これと同様の事件
similar
が
crimes
過
took
去にも起
place
きていた。
18 years ago.
18年前だ。
Yes, that's
So,
right.
その通
Precisely.
り。
Case from
18
18
年前の
years
事
ago
件は
involved three
そして
murders.
被害
And
者
they
に
all had something in common. They went to the same. Wait, I guess back then they were all teenage girls.
10代の女の
It's
ひ
so
どい事件
terrible
よ
to
ね。
think about.
18年
killer
前の
was
事
never
件の
caught.
犯人はそ
And
れ
then
と
the info of the
紙
bags
袋
was
の
never
件
made
は
public.
当時からとな
So
る
only a handful of people
そ
knew
の
about
事実
it.
犯人
The
被害
killer,
者遺
the
族
families of the
当時
victims,
捜査に当たった警
police who
察
were doing the
遺体を発
investigating,
見して通報
whoever
した
found
人
the bodies.
どう？
What does it mean
これ
to
まで
you?
に集めた情報から何か気づいたこ
What
と
does it
は
all
あ
add
る？
up to? You have any ideas?
そうだね。
I suppose what I can say at this
今の段階で
stage
言える。
is something seems off. Something seemed off about... I guess Kamihara. It's like, that's my main thing.
あの上原刑事
There's
の様
something
子には
bugging me
引っかか
about
ったの
Detective
か
Kamihara.
うーん
Really?
そうなの
I
なん
mean,
となく
it's just a feeling.
今日の調査で
Sounds
分
like
か
a
った
wrap
こ
on
と
the
はそれ
investigation
ぐら
for
いだ
today.
ね。
情報の
Feels
整
like
理
comparing
き
notes
ちん
really
としてい
helped.
かなくちゃ
We're working together well.
お互い
I agree.
そうだね
期待している
Counting
よ。
on us, on the
二人とも
both of you. Alright, let's split up and continue the investigation tomorrow.
私は
I'll head to
佐々木
XK's
君
middle
が通
school
っ
and
てい
see what
た
I
中
can
学校
learn.
へ上
僕は引き続
I
き
think I'll see what
警
else I
察
can get
署
from
で
the
情
police.
報を集めます
頼んだよ。
Excellent. Good luck out there. This is as far as you can get. Thank you for playing. Let's see, save the data for when you clear the game. I'm actually going to go through this a little later with my roommate, so I'm going to not. Would you like to open the eShop? Not yet. Alright, this is so awesome. Thank you all for coming along. Thank you all for witnessing this and experiencing this with me. It was so awesome to be able to get in for this and even go a little bit longer. Let me see if anybody I know is currently streaming. Let's see. We got Box. Yes, Box is streaming. Let's see. We are playing Near Replicant once again, I think. Let's see. Box Boy. Is this a capital? Is it a period? It is Near Replicant. Yes. Capital period. Okay. And before I head out, just in case it's your first time, I am Roka, an alien from beyond the stars. One of the ways you can tell is from my eyes, but also from my beauty mark. So if I poke the beauty mark, poke the mic, I can send out all kinds of positive vibes for everyone. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun playing this weekend. Or at least, like, it's gonna be definitely a lot of fun playing through it a little bit more. I feel like it'll be really nice to play this at some point or replay some of the older ones. Like, it'd be a fun thing where next time around I end up jumping back into some of the, like, jumping back into Emio, but also jumping back into the other Famicom games because they're so awesome. I really love how they pulled them off in the remake. The Professor's gone live. Professor. Because I know I'm about to do a rage at the moment for Box Clay. Professor. I am going to enter the raid at the moment. So, until this Sunday, I'll be seeing you all. Bye. Oh, Demio is going to be a fun Halloween game, yeah.